You are worthy simply because you exist. Hey guys, happy Friday. Welcome back to Fearless Fridays. Today is Friday, July 10th. I'm not sure how it's July already, but it is. We are here. And this is episode 60 of Fearless Fridays. If this is your first time watching the show, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. And if you are a return watcher, thank you so much for tuning in again. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love, and I just appreciate it. I really do. I'm out here getting some sun and some heat. Woo! And sweating a little bit too, but that's all right. So today's episode is based on something that I heard India Ari say a couple days ago. She was doing a live performance on her IGTV of her song Worthy. And if you know the song, I love the song. She's one of my favorite artists, and I absolutely love how she infuses her music with love and with important messages and wisdom and heart and soul and all of that. But she has a beautiful song called Worthy. And the other evening, as I was watching her IGTV live, she said, "You are worthy because you exist. You are worthy because you exist." And I think it's such a simple phrase, but I think it's also very profound, especially considering the time that we're living in right now, where so many people are working to prove that they are worthy. So many people, let me say that in a different way. So many people are working to prove that they matter. So many people are working to prove that they matter. And I think that's so unfortunate that something as simple as you matter because you are here is a thought or a concept that kind of misses people. It goes this way, it goes that way, it goes over their heads, it goes under them. A lot of people can't seem to grasp that concept because it seems that some people think that in order for them to agree that someone matters, they have to agree with every single thing that person does or every single choice that person has made. And it's not the truth. You don't need to agree with someone in order to affirm that their life simply matters. You don't need to agree with someone to affirm that they are worthy. They are worthy because they exist. If you're like me, I believe that God gave us all breath. He gave us breath in the beginning when He created us, and that breath continues to persist, and that breath is what keeps us alive. And I believe that if God saw fit to give us breath, that is enough to tell me that I matter. That's enough to tell me that I'm worthy of something, worthy of love, worthy of fair treatment, worthy of life, worthy of joy, worthy of happiness, worthy of security, worthy of all of those things. So that's something that I want to encourage everyone with today, is the thought that your life matters, or you are worthy simply because you exist. God saw fit to breathe breath into you to give you life. And so if it's good enough for God, if God saw fit to give me breath, I don't need to prove my worthiness to anyone else. I don't need to prove to anyone that I matter. I don't need to prove to anyone that I am a human being worthy of respect and love and honor and being cherished and being respected and being considered. I don't need to prove that to any human being. I think a lot of us are working to prove, we have this persistent ugliness in our country of racism. And because of racism, there are a lot of people who feel the need to prove to other people that they are human, that they are a woman, that they are a man, that they are worthy to be treated with respect. And we live our lives trying to prove, rather than living our lives just to honor the breath that we've been given. And I want us all to think about that, because if we're living our lives to prove to someone else that we deserve to be here, what kind of life are we really living? Are we really living the true fullness of the lives that we are supposed to live? Are we truly living in a way that honors the breath that God gave us? Or are we living just to prove to someone else that our presence is worthy of honor, that our presence deserves respect? I don't want to live my life trying to prove to someone else that I deserve to be here. I don't want to live my life trying to prove to someone else that I am in fact a human being. I don't want to live my life trying to prove to someone else that I deserve their honor, their respect, the benefit of the doubt, equal treatment, fair treatment, humanity, humane treatment. I don't want to live my life trying to prove that. If there is someone who thinks that I'm not worth those things, that's a problem for them, not for me. And if I'm living my life trying to prove to them that I'm worth all those things, that means that that person is at the center of my existence. My whole existence revolves around proving something to them. And that's not what my existence is here for. That's not what I'm here for. That's not why God gave me breath. God did not give me breath so that I could spend my time spinning my wheels trying to prove my humanity to someone else. God gave me breath so that I could express myself at the highest level that I could possibly get to honor him, to honor the gifts that he gave me, to honor the life that he gave me. God gave me breath so that I could honor him with my life, not so that I could prove to someone else that I'm worthy of something that they don't think I'm worthy of, if that makes sense. So I just want us to all think about that. Are you living your life in a way that honors the breath that God gave you? Or are you living your life just so that you can prove to someone else that you are worthy of being here? Just so that you can prove to someone else that your very existence matters? Because there are people who are going to say that you don't matter regardless of what you do. It's not going to matter what you do. Somebody is going to find an issue with it. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter what you don't believe. It doesn't matter what you agree with, what you disagree with, how you live your life. There's always going to be somebody who's going to find issue with it, who's going to take issue with it. But at the end of the day, I have to live my life in a way that honors God and honors the breath that he gave me. I'm choosing to put that at the center of my life rather than putting someone else at the center of my life, trying to prove to them that I'm worthy of love, honor, respect, care. I'm not putting someone else at the center of my life in that way. I'm going to put God at the center of my life and honor him and honor the breath that he gave me and honor the talents that he gave me, and know that he saw fit to give me breath, and that means I am worthy. He saw fit to give me breath, and that means I matter. Period. Period. As folks are out here saying, period. God gave me breath. That means I matter. God gave me breath. That means I'm worthy. I'm worthy because I'm here. I'm worthy of honor. I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of care. I'm worthy of respect. You're worthy of honor. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of care. You're worthy of respect because God gave you breath. So think about that as you go forward into your weekend. I have two announcements for you. July 20th, I am doing another The Fearless Life workshop. If you're watching this on YouTube, there will be a link in the description. If you're watching this on Facebook or IGTV, there will be a link in my bio. So yeah, The Fearless Life workshop, July 20th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But because it's online, you can join from anywhere in the world. So yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, July 20th, The Fearless Life. Yeah, let's get to the bottom of some fears. Also, Second thing is I have partnered with Artists and Beyond. It's a organization called Artists and Beyond, and I am doing coaching through their system as well. So if you just go to artistsandbeyond.com and type in my name, you can schedule a private or a group coaching session with me, and we can coach on fearless living. We can coach on scene study, character study, acting techniques, scene prep for auditions, all of that good stuff. So that's artistsandbeyond.com, or go to their Instagram, Artists and Beyond. And also the Fearless Life Workshop, July 20th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this on Instagram, all of those links are in my bio. But if you go to my website, tryphenaway.com, you can also find a way to connect with me there. So those are my announcements for this week. As always, fear stupid, get out in the world, live, love, go to be, and remember, you are worthy because you exist. God gave you breath. That's all the proof you need. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next week.